with me. Okay, cut that out. She's not in like immense pain or anything, but she could not handle the show pressure and training and things like that. So you know what happens to mares at our barn when they can't be shown and ridden? They get babies put in their uteruses, and then they just do what God created them to do, which is eat, sleep, run around, and have babies. Isn't that right? So she is going to be our first mare to give birth next year. She is in foal to Cool Breeze. We've never had a Cool Breeze baby before, so I'm really, really excited. And yeah, I hope it's a little red roan just like her, but we shall see. I think Wheezy's up. So Wheezy is a yearling. Her mama is Indy, who we will meet in a minute. Wheezy, yeah, Wheezy's right here. Hi, darling. So Wheezy is one of those brown horses that's basically looks black, but they're brown. That's her. And you can tell because of her brown nose. But she is an appendix. So her mom is full thoroughbred, and her dad is a quarter horse, and she's gigantic. I measured her the other day. She's 14 months old, and she's 15 two hands. So she's going to be a 17-hander or more, and she is just like the sweetest, most loving. I love her. So she was my keeper last year. So I'm really excited to, start her training next year and hopefully show her as like a 3-year-old, and she's just so sweet. I love her. Okay, go back in there. I know. So those two were outside all day, and now they come in at night. And I think the last ones that are in right now are Earlene and Jordy and Waylon. Yeah. So I don't usually keep boys. So that's the thing, because logic, when you're a horse breeder, if they hurt themselves, then you miss out on a sale. And when they're a boy, usually when people breed to a stallion, they want to make sure he was proven by showing or whatever. And it's a lot easier to breed a mare and that be her second career than for a boy horse. So I usually keep fillies, because if things happen like Ginger, then they have a second job. So Waylon's pretty special for me to risk that and keep him. I really, really am excited to hopefully show him in the next year. He's like ridiculously good looking. I mean, look at his that forelock, man. So Waylon is by No Doubt I'm Lazy, who is a leading Western Pleasure sire, and his mom is our oldest broodmare, Cool. So I bought Cool in foal with Waylon from Gums Farms, and she's a full sister to cool looking lady and all these world champion famous mares, and Cool herself has even produced a reserve world champion, a Congress champion, an NSBA world champion, all that good stuff. So we have really, really high hopes for Mr. Waylon here, but he's just a yearling. So he and Wheezy, being a year old, they're just chilling. They're just hanging out. They go outside all day, come in at night. They don't really have jobs. They're just chilling. And oh, hi. Was I not giving you enough attention? So this is Earlene. This is my most recent purchase. I was not looking for another broodmare, and I get I got a Facebook message, and it said, "Hey, are you looking for another broodmare?" I said, "Absolutely not, but I'm intrigued. Tell me more." Her picture was sent to me, and Mariah said, hey, she could still be shown, but she does have an old injury that healed incorrectly, and she couldn't pass a vet check, but she's sound. And so I bought her, and we've been working hard to get her bred, so we will check her on Monday to see that she took or not, and I'm really, really excited. I hope she is. And once we find out that she's safe in foal to easy on the eyes, I will give her a few more days to make sure that embryo is implanted. You want to wait till I think day 17 or 18. And then I'm going to start riding her, which I'm really, really excited about. So Miss Earlene is also special. She's Penelope's half-sister, because her dad is Allocate Your Assets as well. And then her mom, if you're familiar with quarter horses in the Hunter Under Saddle, her mom is Red Carpet Rita. Red Carpet Rita is extremely well known as, I think, a reserve Congress champion. I think she won the world. And Miss Earlene here is a reserve NSBA world champion and has been top 3 at the Congress, and she's already done her deeds in the show pen, but we might do a little more. I don't know. So we'll see if that happens. And then Mr. Jordy here, you're filthy. So I bought Jordy. This is my gelding. He is one of those that I said was a half sibling to Trudy and Annie. So I bought him as a show horse in 2021, actually the day Ginger was born. And you know, those things where just everything keeps happening and causing things to go wrong. I've only gotten to show him a few times because every time we're ready, something happens either in my personal life, or he gets an abscess, or you know, he was going so good and like ready to go for the whole year, and then we got the call that he needed colic surgery, and so he's been home recouping from colic surgery a couple months ago, and he's about to go back to training here soon. But he's the sweetest boy, and I really, really hope I get to show him here soon. But that's why a lot of people are like, why aren't you riding Jordy a lot? Well, he had to have colic surgery, so he's just been home recouping, gaining weight back, and hanging out. No, sir. He's such a goofball, too. Like, all of my horses have such funny little personalities. And then I think the last two that are in the barn are Beyonce and Finn. So let me turn their light on. Oh, all the babies are sleeping. They must have had a big day. Finn is a bay roan, and he is looking so mangy, shedding out to his roan color. Let me get in here. He's also mean. No, he's not. But I joke around because he's definitely spicy. Are you spicy? Your little face is looking so funny. He's like, if I'm getting up, I'm getting me some titty. Don't you be mistaken. Beyonce is probably who we have kicked up our breeding program because of.